That's much better. Newcastle United 2, Wolves nil. Now, finally, the score's the right way round. I know Wolves fans are going to say, you're just bitter because we beat you in the league. You know what? So what? You know what? I would actually prefer it to be this way round. And you're probably thinking, I'm only saying that because it is this way round. But, honest God, if I had to choose between winning either the league game or the cup game, I would have to say the cup game. And the reasons being is that, yes, we want to stay unbeaten in the league for as long as possible, but at the same time, 3 points to 3 points, we can go to the next game and just get another 3 points and then carry on the run again. Anyway, with the cup, once you lose, you're out. Simple as that, really. And again, I like being in the cup. I like actually having a chance of getting to Wembley and winning something. I mean, how long is since we've won something? I rest my case. So, again, in my opinion, I would love to win 2-0 in the cup as opposed to league. Obviously, I would love both, but again, beggars can't be choosers on the rest of it. So it's happened this way round. Anyway, let's get into the game. So we made 8 changes, and so did they. I actually liked the lineup that we had today. I pretty much got it spot on, barring Atsu. I thought Atsu was going to start ahead of Gouffran, but you know what? I will be wrong on this one. Judging by Gouffran's goal, I will take the loss on that one. And also, I thought Mitro was going to start over Diame, and again, I'll be wrong on that one as well because Diame had a pretty decent game, and it's about time as well. Lano, if you haven't seen it before, Darlow was in goal as opposed to Sells. All I'm saying is Darlow plays against Wolves, concedes none. Sells plays against Wolves, concedes 2. I'll rest my case. I know there's other things to it as well, but I'm just throwing it one out there anyway. Back fours completely changed from the game against Wolves on Saturday. Yedlin as opposed to Anita. Obviously, Anita's red card hasn't been rescinded, so he's going to be facing a 3-match ban. Hanley and Clark in the middle of defence, which is about right. It's our third and fourth choice defender, but again, they looked okay, barring one tricky moment that I'll get into quite soon, as opposed to obviously Lascelles, Captain Lascelles and Mbemba. And then at left back, we had Lazar as opposed to Dummett. You know what I'm talking about with that one. I don't even need to get into that one. In midfield, Richie on the right, Gouffran on the left, and then Colback and Shelby in the centre of midfield. Sorry, I get used to saying Hayden all the time. And then up front, Diame just behind Murphy. And again, all in all, everyone had a decent game. No complaints, really. I mean, we won. Everyone had a good, I wouldn't say a good 90 minutes, I'll say a good 70-ish minutes. And these are the reasons why. Now, I wasn't at the game. I was actually home. I'm actually home right now. When I say home, I'm London home. So I didn't get to watch the game. I got to watch it via Periscope and via Facebook Live. You guys, you Newcastle fans who use social media are absolutely awesome. People who are Periscoping the game are absolutely awesome. I just want to throw that one out there. So I got to watch it on Periscope. Got to listen to it via the radio as well. So again, it felt like I was there. I could hear the chants. I could see the players just about. So again, it was almost like I was there anyway. So from what I could hear, you guys will have to let me know, those who went to the game, a lot better than what I'm going to say now. The first 20 minutes were kind of here, there, and everywhere. Basically, it was a wash. That's why I said that most players had a good 70 minutes, not a good 90 minutes, because the first 20 minutes was kind of a stalemate. You know, they had maybe 1 or 2 chances. We had maybe 1 or 2 chances, but it was nothing to kind of write home and shout about, to say the least. The first real opportunity, from what I've seen, especially in the highlights as well, fell to Wolves. They was through on goal with, what's his name? Is it Jed something? I don't know. Through on goal, basically, 1-on-1 pretty much with Darlow. And Darlow made a fantastic save. I keep saying, why doesn't Darlow start? I know it's probably one game. You're going to know, yeah, it's one game. Sells look good. But have you really watched Sells, like, in the last game, especially? I'll rest my case again. But yeah, Darlow made a fantastic save. And then a couple of minutes later, this is when the magic occurred. We went up the other end. Richie was on the ball. Then it went out wide to Yedlin. Yedlin played it back into Richie. And then Richie and Colback. Colback actually gets an assist with this one as well. Nice, intricate play. 1-2 on the edge of the area. Richie's obviously from goal. Steers it into the bottom corner. And we're 1-0 up. Richie, that man, with his magic hat as well, boy. Oh, Loving it, loving life. 1-0 up, and then don't even change the channel because within a minute, within literally a minute, 2-0. Richie, that man again, scores a goal, gets an assist, crosses it into the box, and who's there? Oh, we should be calling him Gufran Enio or something like that because he's on fire at the moment. And I'll hold my hands up again because I'm going to be doing this all the time. Um, I'd even think he'll be at the club, at this stage of the season. But he's actually having a decent season, and the season which replicates when he first came to the club. You know, when we first bought him from Bordeaux, I believe, and we thought to ourselves, we got a player on our hands. Then he went down, he got Pardew, and now he's been Rafford. Yes, Rafford is the new phrase apparently, but you know what? I will take that every day of the week because he's absolutely having a storm at the moment. Didn't play on Saturday, and you know what? We actually missed him on Saturday. Coming to the game tonight against the same team, albeit obviously it's a changed lineup. And again, had an absolute stormer, scored an absolute screamer. So fair play to him as well. Absolute stormer. After that, I couldn't really see or hear any of decent opportunities from Wolves. And then obviously went into the second half, and then we just started again. Just Diarme, taking full force of the game. But this is what we want to see because he's kind of in the same mould as a Sissoko, but just more consistent. That's what we want. Just more consistency. And obviously had the opportunity pretty much at the start of the second half. Chipped the keeper, hit the bar, then came out to Gufran. Gufran just needs to bury it, but obviously blazed it over the bar and could have been 3-0 as well. Obviously, there was opportunities for Colback to score. He did his opportunity quite well wide. And then Murphy had an opportunity from across as well, and his went over the bar as well. But all in all, fantastic, fantastic display. We're through to the fourth round of the Cup. Draw's going to be done tomorrow as well, so let's see who's going to be in the draw. Will Sunderland be in there? Will any of the other big guns from the Premier League be in there? Who knows? Who cares? I want to see us go through to the next round. We're through to the next 16. I want to see us go even further and hopefully get our day at Wembley. Who knows? It might happen because you know what? We've got Rafa and we're just... I'm buzzing right now, man. Sorry, I've got to keep my noise down anyway. Mum's upstairs asleep. But yeah, excellent news. And yeah, I've got nothing more to say from that. But I hope these players that play today have given Rafa something to think about. That's the main thing as well. Obviously, we've got Aston Villa away on Saturday. Players like Darlow, should Darlow start ahead of Sells? Of course. Should Yedlin's got to start pretty much in my book. If Anita's out for 3 games, Yedlin's opportunity is now to prove himself as a first team player. Anita, don't get me wrong, I like Anita. He's had a very, very good season at right back. But again, Yedlin's been brought in for a reason, so why not play him? Lazar, I heard mixed reactions from Lazar. He loves to get forward, but defensively he's not as good, which again, would say that's where Dummett excels at. So again, it's a catch-22. Do you want someone who's going forward well but doesn't defend as well, or do you want someone who can defend first and then hopefully learn how to attack the right way? In defence, central defence, I don't think it's going to change too much. Lascelles and Mbemba is pretty much a solid thing, a sure thing. But at the same time, Villa away, Kieran Clark, would he want to prove himself against his ex-team? Probably. So again, it wouldn't surprise me if Clark started on Saturday as well. In midfield, for me, the 2 wings have to start. Richie on one side, without a doubt, and then Gouffran's form, second to none at the moment, so they have to start. Shelby, again, had a decent game. Again, he's hot and cold like a tap, so again, Villa's coming up, he probably have a shocker, but for today, he had a decent game, was part of the play, and that's what it should be really for a player that we bought for £12 million on 80 grand a week. We want him to be turning up more times that he's not miss one game, play decent one game, miss one game, play decent one game. So again, alongside him, whether it be Hayden or Colback, my choice is obviously, as you know, is Hayden, but Colback, one of those two's got to be sitting in and do the donkey work. And then up front again, Perez came on from what I heard and did okay, but against Aston Villa, I would like to say still give Diarme a chance because Diarme had a good game, and then still persist with Gale. But at the same time, I can see an argument for a big man, small man. So it might even be a case of playing Murphy and Gale. But again, in Rafa we trust. Anyway, that's still got days to go. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of things that's going to happen between now and then. I know there will be for me anyway. So without further ado, I'm going to wrap this one up. Check out the highlights if you haven't seen them before. I'm not going to put them in within this video because I've got to get to bed. But thank you guys for listening. I'll see you guys all soon. Get in the tune, and we're in the next round of the cup. Draw will be tomorrow. Make sure you tune in. Peace.